I just have to get close because I feel like we need to have a serious conversation here. That was a tough game on Sunday, okay? Let me take that. That was a tough game on Sunday, guys, okay? That was not good. But I think we just listen, I do these recaps a couple days later for a reason. Let's just take a deep breath, okay? Let's just take a deep breath. Let's just step back a sec, okay? Let's put on our Raider gear because we're Raider fans. We've been through it before. And let's read some of these comments. What's going on, guys? If you're new to this, hello. If you're not new to this, you know the drill. Make some comments. And, we'll throw them up on the screen. But let's just get into it right now before I put your comments on. That was a bad game yesterday. We know it. We know what happened. Let's just talk about it. What was it, 43-6? Here's why I'm not too bothered by it. First of all, the reason I'm not too bothered by it is because if you guys have been subscribed with me long enough, then you saw my predictions video when I said we were going to go 10-6. And if we're looking right here, do we see the Atlanta Falcons symbol right here? What's by that right there? Is that an L or a W that I said? Huh? It's an L. Okay. I thought going into this game, we played the Chiefs really hard, and we came up short, and it might take a toll on us. Okay. And it was a 10 a.m. game, and for people who say that doesn't matter, that's just not true. It does matter. 10 a.m. games, we come out flat. That's just the way it is. I thought before the season started, we would lose this game and go to 6-5 and end up 10-6. Now, I did not think the Dolphins and the Colts would be as good as they are. However, I did not also think our offense would be as good as it was, besides yesterday. So with that being said, I still think we can easily get to 10-6. Now, does that guarantee you the playoffs? You'd think it would, because that would imply that you're probably beating the Colts and the Dolphins or one of them. But here's why I'm not really worried about the game. If we played the Falcons last year like we played the Bengals, I don't know if you guys remember, it was like, what was the final score of that game? Like 17-10. Like we barely competed with them, and we tried to like throw it aside because we were like, oh, the Bengals, we beat them. But like we couldn't, we couldn't do anything. We were doing all the right things, and it seemed like we just could not get it done against the Bengals, and we ended up beating the Bengals. Let me ask you guys this question. After the game yesterday, and I want to see comments of all this, then I'll go back and read all the comments you got, I promise. But I just want to get into this right away. After yesterday's game, which team do you think is the better team, the Falcons or the Raiders? Start commenting right now. Honestly, I'm not trying to bait you into saying the Raiders. If you guys think that the Falcons are the better team after yesterday, please put it in the comments. I want to see it fill up with if you guys think the Raiders are a better roster or the Falcons are a better roster. Just want to see it. Yep, I'm seeing a bunch of Raiders. Okay. This is proving my point. Yesterday, if we play the Falcons 10 times, we probably beat them 7 out of the 10 times. And the 3 times that they beat us, 2 of the times they beat us, it would be really close, and the 1 time would be a blowout. That was an anomaly, a fluke that will never happen again. That is why I'm not upset by this. If we competed with them and lost or barely won, I'd be like, I didn't really like how that game went. But the idea that we got absolutely destroyed, it doesn't bother me because it was just one of those games where we just were not ready to play. And there was a fumble on the second possession. On the first possession, there was a penalty. There was another fumble by Josh. Carr had 2 fumbles and a pick. The pick was really bad. This is by far Derek's worst game of the year. But quarterbacks have bad games. Aaron Rodgers against the Bucs comes to mind. Terrible game. Tom Brady against the Bears. The man is the greatest quarterback of all time. Forgot it was 4th down. Good quarterbacks have bad games. Lamar Jackson has had a lot of bad games this year. He's still a really good quarterback. These things happen. We have to take a step back, take a deep breath, and beat the Jets next week. Now, if we play the Jets and it's a one-possession game with 5 minutes to go, then we can start panicking. Then we have some cause for concern. If the Jets beat us, the season's over. We're done. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're going to beat the Jets. I predicted we would be 3-3 after 6 games. I predicted we would be 6-3 after 9 games. I predicted the next 2 games we would lose to go to 6-5. It's happening just like I thought it would. So we need to just relax, stay the course. This year's Derek Carr, this year's John Gruden, this year's Oakland Raiders will not fold. I promise you that. Now, there is a scenario in which we go 10-6 and don't make the playoffs. I wouldn't be upset with that. Who would have thought 10 wins wouldn't get you in? Okay? That's just the way it is. Okay. Let's go back to the comments now that I got everything off my chest. Oh, boy. We got a lot here. They're going to be piling up. Raider Nation people says, I think people are reacting a lot. I do too. The media, now here's the thing with the media. The media, I believe, has a right to say, here we go, same old Raiders. And the reason they have a right to say that is because this happens from time to time with the Raiders. We can't deny that we build ourselves up just to tear ourselves down. It happens from time to time. Okay. Benny says, hi, Raider Nation. Every team gets blown out from time to time. It feels like the worst thing in the world, but on the bright side, it will improve on our mistakes. Exactly. I wanted to address this. What's up, man? How we doing? No one ever gives up on Tom Brady when he gets blown out. Okay, now it's a little bit different with Brady because the man has 6 Super Bowls. We, on the other hand, were 6-4 last year, faced 3-7 team on the road in the Eastern Time Zone, got blown out last year, and went 1-5. So the media has every right to say it's happening again because as of right now, it looks like it is happening again. Now, obviously, I don't think this is the same Raider team. I don't think you guys do either. Okay. Raider Nation, win or lose till I die. Absolutely. We're all right. Hotshot Raider. Very disappointing show for my guys. What the F happened? Hope this isn't deja vu. Damn. I feel like I answered that. Hold on one second. I'm just looking at Will Fuller testing positive for steroids. Interesting. Okay. It's not deja vu. Do not worry about it. If we lose to the Jets, then that's it. We're done. But we're not going to lose to the Jets. Okay? It's not going to happen. Epidraft says, I'm sad. That's a lot more letters than I'm usually seeing out of you. 9-7 will make the playoffs, most likely. But I don't think we're going to go 9-7. I think we have one more loss on the schedule, and that's probably it could be to the Colts, which could bode well or not bode well for us getting to the 6th spot. But my prediction was we'd lose to Denver week 17, which I don't think is going to happen now. It might be the Chargers. What's up? What's going on, man? How are we doing? Epic Giraffe, just heartbroken. I'm telling you, it stinks. It stinks. I know. I was just sitting there yesterday, numb, watching every single play. Every time we did something good, it seemed like it was reversed or whatever. But I'm telling you to stay the course. We will be okay. Okay? If I have to be the one to say it in Raider Nation, if I have to be the one to bring us back down to earth, everyone will be okay. Everything's going to be fine. Diego Lopez, guess who's back? Absolutely. Caught the live. What's up, Diego? How are we doing? This is one loss to the Falcons. I didn't even mention the time zoning thing. Absolutely. And the Falcons, similarly to the Jets last year, if you guys don't remember, the Jets went 7-6 when Darnold came back. The Falcons have now won 4 of their last 6. It was just one of those games where they caught us at the right time. We started turning the ball over early. We couldn't find our way back. We got down to the red zone. We couldn't get in the end zone. It's just what the receivers weren't separating. The defense actually played well. I think the defense was a bright spot. They didn't let up 46 or 43 points worth of actual points. That was an over-exaggeration of how close the game actually was. The offensive line stunk. Derek Carr stunk. The receivers couldn't get open. Jacob sprained his ankle. It was just a mess. It was a perfect storm. We'll be okay. 10-6 or 11-5. We could win every game on this schedule. We could lose one game. Kings only says 9-7. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. What's my Instagram? I actually don't have one, believe it or not. I used to have one. I got rid of it. My Twitter is just Rodney_Laborde. If you guys want to go follow my Twitter. I don't tweet a lot, but if you guys want to talk to me off of this about the Raider games, Rodney_Laborde is the tweeter. Win or lose, Raider till I absolutely baby Diesel. DC the GOAT. I love DC. He's easily the best quarterback the Raiders have ever had, and you could debate me on that, but you could be wrong. The game is heartbreaking to watch, but I still have hope in our team that we will get back on track this week against the Jets. Absolutely, it's a blessing that we play the Jets next. We just need what's going on, Nate? By the way, we just need to finish the season 4-1, which is 10-6. Even if the Browns are 10-6, we still have the tiebreaker over them. Absolutely, which I think we're going to do. I love how in every loss, Raider fans, everyone, including Raider fans, blames Carr. Absolutely. Listen, when we win, Derek Carr is the reason we won. When we lost, Derek Carr is the reason we lost. That's what it's like to be the quarterback in the NFL. That's the way it is. You kind of just have to tune all that stuff out. I got rid of the Twitter app yesterday because I just didn't want to read all the, here's a Derek Carr we know and love nonsense, even though it's one bad game as opposed to 9 amazing games that he's played. Oh, you just got a new Raider beanie? Is it like this one? I had this for a couple of years now. Why do we have back-to-back 10 a.m. games? It's a good question. I don't like it at all. But it's the way it is. But we're staying on the East Coast, so we won't be affected by it next week. Do you think the Raiders should pass to Henry Ruggs more? Well, here's the thing. Up until this game, our offense was amazing, and it's just because we're hitting the open guy. I'm not going to force the ball to any one wide receiver. You see how well the Browns are doing without Odell. I think when you try to forcibly get someone the football, that bodes not so well for a team that's playing really well offensively. So I don't want to force Ruggs the ball, but I like a jump ball to him every now and again. He does make a good play. Okay, Falcons got turnovers, which created more opportunities for them to score. Absolutely, that's just the way it is. One of the fumbles was Carr's fault, and one of them was not. I just hate how everyone says the Falcons are underrated now. There's two things about that. If you said that they were underrated before they beat us, then that's fair. If you're saying it after the fact, it might be part of it. Part of you is trying to make the loss better than it was. I don't think that the Falcons are underrated. They're the same team that we played. They're the same team that they were a week ago that they are now. But it just depends on if you were saying that before the game that was played. The Raiders got their asses handed to them, but still are better. Absolutely. Yes, we'll be okay. Let's see. Carr had 3 fumbles, which adds up to 9. Yeah, that's a lot of fumbles. One second. I don't like to put that much stock onto fumbles, to be honest with you, because I would say half of the fumbles. There was 2 fumbles yesterday. The first fumble I didn't like. That was a bad fumble back there. The second one, it was impossible for him to tell. He got blindsided. He might have had a touchdown. And then the last one, he definitely had a touchdown, but again, got hit and fumbled the ball. Now, if he's just stepping up in the pocket and is like looking and gets hit like right here, you're going to fumble that football. It's just the way it is. It's when he's stepping up in the pocket and sees a guy here and the guy hits him that I don't like. But when he's just stepping in the pocket and gets hit and he fumbles, there's nothing you can do about that. There's no quarterback in the league that's not fumbling that, except maybe Big Ben. Better hope we beat the Colts and the Dolphins. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. One bad game does not undo all the good games we've had this season. That's just not how it works. This is our first really, really bad game all year. The Patriots game also comes to mind. But we just went toe-to-toe 2 different weeks with the Kansas City Chiefs. And by the way, I think if we play the Bucs next week, we beat the Bucs. I think we're a better team than the Bucs. You guys are killing it with the comments. What's up, DP? We are going to. What are we going to do with the Chiefs every season now that they're better? Well, I mean, we have to also improve on defense. I think if we improve on defense, we can go toe-to-toe with them. We split the series this year. It's just the way it is. I mean, Peter King called Mahomes the Michael Jordan of football. Now, good thing for us is we're not playing basketball. We're playing football, which is the ultimate team sport. You could have the Michael Jordan of football and still lose. We've shown that we can beat him. We've shown that we could almost beat him. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. We always work better as the underdog. Absolutely. You know, when I saw everyone picking the Raiders, I was like, I don't like this. I don't like when everyone's picking the Raiders. I think the quote from Groundhog's Day is when thinking, well, it's Groundhog's Day again. It's very funny. It's a very good film. I do not think it's Groundhog's Day, though. On the bright side, I copped me a brand of new Jacobs jersey. Hey, that's good. That's good, man. It's really good. I'm just trying to get through all these comments because you guys are killing it, man. Graphic, is that how you say it? And Sanjoku both went, I think. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's cool. That's pretty cool. You think we'll go far in the playoffs if we make it? I think, first of all, I think we're going to make the playoffs. I want to stay the course on that. I do think we're going to make the playoffs. I don't think we're going to be the. No, you know what? There's still a chance we could be the 5 seed. I'm not panicking. You guys got to. Not you guys, but there's Raider fans out there that are like, we're done. We have to. And to the people that are saying we're done that aren't Raider fans, you guys have to understand something. They don't watch Raider games, so they don't know how good we are when we show up to these games. Okay, I guarantee you, next week, the Jets, it's going to be a problem for the Jets. That's all I'm saying. But to answer your question, I think we could win one. You get into the playoffs, you never know what could happen. We could lose to whoever we play first. We can get to the Super Bowl. I have no idea, especially this year. Saddest showing since Rams lost 2014. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was when Matt Schaub came in and threw that pick on like a trick play or something. Charlie, what's up? Some teams need a bad loss to wake them up. The difference between playoff teams and non-playoff teams is how they bounce back. Exactly. I told my dad after the game, I said, this could go one of two ways. Next week against the Jets, we could see the 2019 Raiders or we could see the 2020 Raiders. And I think we're going to see the 2020 Raiders. Even if we don't make the playoffs, we'll have a winning season. Absolutely. You could put that on the board. Don't like how people are blaming Derek Carr for us losing and I lost a tooth. Oh, Noah. That's good, man. Put it under the pill for the tooth fairy. Hey, at least we scored more points than our opponent this week. That's good. That's good. If we can't take care of the AFC, we can't do anything. Absolutely. At the end of the day, this was a loss that if you were predicting 10-6 and we were 6-4, you have to lose 2 games to get to 10-6. I don't really care how it happens. You just have to do. You have to lose it. Oh, no. You just followed me? Man, you guys are absolutely killing it with the comments right now. Our defense is trash. Yeah, it's not great. Although I think yesterday it played a lot better. A lot better. We need Trent back. Yes, we do. If you had to release 3 players on our offense, who would it be? Oh, I don't. Release? I don't know. That's a hard question. Tyrell Williams, probably. Sorry, he just can't stay healthy. Jason Witten after this year. I love him, but Foster's going to be the next guy. And Nathan Peterman. There you go. If we lose to the Jets, our season is over. I don't care. We've got to take our frustration out of New York. Absolutely. If we lose, we're done. We're done. But we won't lose. Don't worry about that. Who do I have in mind that we need to trade for? Nobody right now because the trade deadline's passed. I was thinking about Julio, but I don't think we need anyone right now. I think our offense is perfect. How do you think our run game will be without Josh Jacobs? Well, we don't know for sure. Do we know for sure if he's out? I think we'll still be okay. Devontae Booker and Jalen will step right in there. Let's all wear a Raider gear to give our team good luck. Absolutely, I'll be wearing this. I'll be wearing that jersey, but not this one. Wait, where am I? This way. This is actually not mine. This is my father's jersey. I can't do this. It's reversed. Right here. That's my dad's jersey. But I'll be wearing this for sure. Matthew. The only thing that cheered up was watching the Broncos losing. That was hard to watch. I feel bad. I feel bad for that kid. Matthew, we're not staying on the East Coast COVID. Oh, that's right. We were going to. Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, you could use that the excuse of the 10 a.m. thing against the Falcons because they're a decent squad. But if you lose to the Jets, we could just scrap this whole season. But we're not going to lose to the Jets. We're not gonna lose the Jets. Would you please make a video you mad if we lose to the Jets? I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll come in here and recap the game. If we lose, I'll be mad, and you'll see it. I'm not gonna be purposefully mad. But yeah, I'll come in here and I'll be a little fired up. Oh, they have the same birthday. That's interesting. He posts on IG. He has no setbacks, even though he's wearing a temporary boot. Okay, that's Jacobs. Yeah. Okay. We need to get Ruggs and Renfro more touches. Yeah, like I said before, I mean, I'm cool with getting Renfro and Ruggs more touches. I just would caution people saying, let's just get Ruggs the ball. Let's just get Renfro the ball. Let's just run the offense and see who's open and throwing the ball. We have Wednesday Night Football. Yeah, Steelers-Ravens. Our game also got flexed into Saturday primetime against the Dolphins, which is the day after Thanksgiving. So that's kind of cool. If we lose to the Jets, it's the time to panic. Oh, yeah. This video is called Don't Panic. The next one will be called Time to Panic. Ooh. What's the score when we beat the Jets? This is a good way to end it. To end this little recap. The score when we beat the Jets, you guys throw your scores in there. Do Jets scoring predictions. And meanwhile, I'll do this. If you guys want to follow me, my Twitter is this right here. Put this in here. You guys comment your Jets score predictions. And then you guys follow me on Twitter, and we'll get some stuff going on Twitter, huh? So we'll do that right there. And boom, here's my Twitter. My final score prediction, I will say we're gonna put up 30. We're gonna put up 38 points. It's gonna be like 38-17. It's gonna be like 38-13 Raiders. Like it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, look at everyone. Everyone's saying 30-14, 34-3, 45-0, 28-10. Raiders 1 billion, Jets 3. I like that one a lot. Peace out, man. Okay, I guess Diego wants me to plug him. There you go. Everyone follow Diego. You're welcome. You're happy, Diego, that I plugged you. But yeah, we'll be okay. Nobody panic. We'll be fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're the best. More live streams coming soon. I'm doing some other videos, highlight videos there, car stuff, all of it. Yeah. If you guys if you have any other questions, real fast, I'll let you get them in as I take my last sip here. If not, I'll see you next time. That is some good water. Everyone's just saying, see you, love your vids. Absolutely. Madden question mark. Okay. Madden question mark. Here's the thing about Madden. Number one, in my college apartment, don't have the best place to record, to be honest with you. However, I also don't think I want to play Madden during the season because it would just be me playing online stuff. Now, maybe I will do one sporadically if you guys miss it too much. But all off season, it's going to be Madden content. Like all off season. Like March to before the season starts. So that's when I'm going to designate the Madden stuff. So there you go. No, it's a Jazz Cup. Are you crazy? You think I have a Khalil Mack Bears Cup? How dare you? How did I become a Jazz fan? I just like the teams my parents liked. My mom lived in Utah for a little, and she was a Jazz fan. My dad loves basketball, but didn't have a team, so he just adopted the Jazz when they got married. Now I'm a Jazz fan. That's the way it works. Donovan Mitchell, stud, better than Jason Tatum. Okay, well I got winning tonight. Oh, the Seahawks by 17,000 points. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. It is free after all, no charge to you, and just win, baby.